In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Students, this is your geography lesson of class 8. Welcome to your geography class from your geography teacher Zareen Khan. Today we are going to start our second chapter, that is Agents of Landform Change 1, from your book, page number 13 till 17. At the end of lesson, I have an activity in form of worksheet for all of you. For this purpose, you have to listen and watch this lesson carefully. First of all, I am going to tell you what are landforms. Landforms are natural geographical features on Earth's surface. Here are some examples of landforms such as mountains, plateaus, plains, valleys, gorges, cliffs, sand dunes, etc. Landforms are formed in the result of some external forces such as wind, rivers, glaciers, ocean waves, and some internal forces such as earthquake and volcanism. First section of your chapter is rivers. When rain falls, a considerable amount of water seeps into the ground. The remaining water flows over the surface and is called running water. Running water is a powerful agent. Small particles like sand, silt, and gravel flow along with it and erode the ground, forming many small narrow channels called rills and gullies. These eventually merge to form a large channel of flowing water called a river. In simple words, you can say water flows from high land to low land over a long distance is called a river. Next topic is stages of river. The route through which a river travels called the course of a river. All rivers start their journey in the mountains. You can see here a source. Source is a place where a river begins its journey. Rivers travel across plains as you can see in the picture, and most of them finally end in the sea. The point where river meet the sea is called the mouth of the river. You can see here a delta, triangular shaped delta. Delta is a new land made from tiny pieces of rock brought by the river from the distant hills and mountains. This longitudinal profile of a river has three stages, which are identified as the mountain stage, plain stage, and delta stage. First one is the mountain stage. Here you can see two pictures. One is George and the other one showing canyon. In the mountain stage, due to the down-cutting work of rivers, narrow valleys called gorges and canyons are formed. In this stage, rivers flow quickly over steep slopes and are therefore very noisy, turbulent, and erosive. The second stage is plain stage. You can see above picture showing us an oxbow lakes and the other one is showing meander. When the river enters the plains, its velocity decreases. Rivers no longer perform the action of deepening valleys and start widening them instead. The V shape of the valley disappears and a broad valley forms which has floodplains, meandering channels, and oxbow. Third stage is delta stage. In the delta stage, the river water is almost stagnant because of lack of gradient. Braided structures are formed due to deposition, and the main stream or river is diverted into several channels called distributaries. Rivers in this stage generally enter the sea or large lakes. Tidal channels, creeks, mudflats, and swamps are common features of the delta stage. Next is work of rivers. Rivers play an important role in creating landforms. Running water is a powerful force which erodes rock transports eroded rock fragments and deposits these as sediment. As a result, rivers form erosional and depositional landforms. Erosional landforms, we can see them in mountainous areas, and depositional landforms are found on the plains. The next topic is erosional landforms. A powerful stream has the ability to erode rocks and create landforms. River valleys, river gorges, and canyons are dominant erosional landforms created by rivers. River valley, you can see in this picture a river valley. A river valley is the most common feature of the earth's surface, developed as a result of river erosion. The process of valley development comprises three stages: valley lengthening, valley deepening, and valley broadening. In valley lengthening, water erodes the weak rocks and sediment and causes lengthening of the channel. Valley deepening is caused by the force and action of water. Valley broadening occurs when water cuts into the sides or banks of the channel. Valley deepening is dominant when a river flows in the mountainous areas. When it enters the plains, valley broadening is dominant. Second erosional landform is gorges and canyons. Gorges are deep, narrow channels in the mountainous regions formed by rivers as a result of down cutting, whereas canyons are long, deep, and very steep-sided valleys. Third and the last erosional landform is hanging valley. You can see here a hanging valley. Glaciers form U-shaped valley through erosion. Hanging valleys are found high up on the sides of larger U-shaped valleys. The ice has also melted in the hanging valleys, but because the land there is so much higher than in the larger U-shaped valley, water in the hanging valley forms waterfalls. Now the next question, how is a waterfall formed? Here is a picture of formation of waterfall. First step in this picture, you can see here hard rock, example granite, and beneath the hard rock there is layer of soft rock, example clay. First step is, if a river flows over a hard rock and then a soft rock, the soft rock will be eroded more. Second step is, at first a little step will form in the bed of the river. Third, gradually as more of the soft rock is eroded, the step will get bigger. After thousands of years, there may be a large waterfall. Fourth step is, the water and pieces of rock swirling around at the bottom of the waterfall wear away a hollow called a plunge pool. Thank you for watching this video. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.